Um, my bird is in the background making noise. Twyla and Jeff are gone. Okay. They have left. They are currently at the daddy daughter dance at Twyla's school. So I am home by myself, minding my own business. There's no one here to bother me. Hey, Brandy! Girl, I am getting my life right now. You hear me? Sis. Girl. Oh my gosh. I had so much fun. I had so much fun on Monday. Shay, if you're watching this, girl, you missed out. We're gonna have to do this again next time because I had so much fun. Um, but yeah, I girl, when I tell you, um, I had a blast with you. So thank you so much for showing me such a good time in Cincinnati. Who knew that casinos could be so much fun? Um, but yeah, I'm here by myself. I literally do not even know what to do. First thing I did was like, okay, there's no one in the house. I'm taking off my bra. So yes, listen. I am living my best life tonight. You hear me? This is the best Friday night I've had in a long time. I was watching Black Earth Rising, which is on Netflix. If y'all haven't seen it, you guys should totally go and check it out. It's an amazing show. It's not tone deaf. Um, I'm really enjoying it, but I cannot watch it when Twyla's here. So I am enjoying the peace and quiet and solitude of my home, my abode, minding my own business. I don't have to answer no questions. I don't have to forage for snacks for a 5-year old. You know what I'm saying? So this is great. And I got some pictures from Jeff. And Twyla is at this dance living her best life. You hear me? She is turned all the way up. She is every bit her mother's child. She is celebrating good times. Come on. So yeah. I'm so glad that I've got some people joining me. I tried to do this last night. It's like low key, high key awkward, you know, when it's just me here and I'm live because I'm like, you know, I don't know if like what I'm talking about is gonna be boring. So I kind of just like try to go off of the same energy that I do when I'm like, you know, recording, and just hope that what I'm talking about is not rambling and interesting to whoever's watching it after the fact. If you hear scuttling and scratching and scratching in the background, that is my dog. Her name is Lola. She's very sweet. She's cute. Um, but not much else. She's very stupid. If there's any white people watching this, yes, my dog is stupid, and y'all just gonna have to be mad about it. White people get super sensitive about dogs, you know, like don't call your dog stupid. She has feelings. She's not dumb. No, but really she is. You know what I'm saying? Can we get the same kind of consideration when we out here just minding our black ass business and getting shot and stuff? Like, if we could just get just quarter of the sympathy, you know, for stuff like that dogs get, it would be great. But anyways, I digress. um, so so hey Gigi, hey girl. So I'm so glad I've got you guys in here because there are some things that like I wanted to talk about, right? But like I don't like really think that it should be in like a video format. I prefer it being like this, that way we can like just bounce our ideas and thoughts off of each other real time. You know what I'm saying? So like have either of you guys, Pam and Gigi, have either of you guys like seen this viral thing that's going around with like Monique and Steve Harvey and how like they really got into it on Steve Harvey's show like a couple of days ago. Um oh my god, I wasn't expecting for it to be that intense, but I was expecting for some shit to pop off because we both know that Monique doesn't hold anything back. Okay, so Gigi, Steve Harvey made some very good points. I don't know if you actually like if you about the Monique thing, but you know, she loves us for real. We get that. She wanted us to boycott Netflix, and you know, sorry Monique, I love you back, but no. I'm gonna need a little bit more. I'm seeing my girl Michaela Cole on there doing awesome things. There are other people of color. Um, yeah. Exactly. Like Monique is a lot. And Steve isn't going to change your mind. But honestly, low key, high key, I don't really think that Steve should be trying to change her mind because he should know what the tea is. But then again, we're talking about, you know, and I suppose like this would be a whole nother topic, but you know, like black men and black women and the hierarchy there. I mean, so yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're Netflix has put on a lot of people. So, I mean, Monique girl, I love you, ma'am, you know, because she's old enough to be my mother. So, Monique, ma'am, I love you. But no, I can't boycott Netflix. I just can't. But I will say this, Steve Harvey did make a point that stuck with me, and especially as somebody who works in journalism, and who sees like how things are placed for people of color and how we're represented on the news, whether we're delivering it or we're on the news. And this really, I don't know if I would say it stung me, but it did sit with me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And he made a comment that, you know, um, you can't, like pretty much what he was trying to say is it's a game. You know what I'm saying? Like this Hollywood thing is a game. And if you don't play the game, then you know, you can't expect to make any money and you can't help anybody by being broke. And he's not willing to compromise his funds by having integrity. That's really what it sounded like. And you know, like I would before you tell me that like that's not what he said, I would suggest you go and watch it first. But when I tell you, that really stuck with me because I'm like, that is a hell of a position to put anyone in, but especially a person of color. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So like I really do feel some type of way about that because like pretty much what he admitted is that that he has a price tag. You know what I'm saying? And that's not really something that I would be willing to accept or willing to admit, honestly. Exactly. You know, and I'm not willing to do that. You know what I mean? So like what do you guys think about it? You know what I mean? Like do you think like there is a line that should not be crossed? Do you think that it's more important to play the game or yeah, well, you'd be surprised. It ain't even just in that arena, ma'am. Like literally There are people out here who don't who are selling their souls for way less for just a chance to be on TV. That's what I'm saying. I can't put a price tag on my soul, because if I die tomorrow, I'm gonna leave all this right here, right? Like, I'm gonna leave all this right here, and I still have my creator to answer to, you know? So I'm sorry, but I fear my creator too much to like, you know, I'm sorry. I just feel like there's only but so much I'm willing to do until I have to stop and be like, you know what? God's got this. And if he's telling me to not go past this and to still remain true to who he created me to be, I have to trust that he's going to take care of me past this. But that's the line that I can't cross. You know what I mean? Like, I have been in situations where news directors have asked me to do stuff as simple as, yes, I do think that they do it for laughs. I most certainly do think they do it for laughs, but I will say this, black comics, I think was a question, right, Gigi? Do black comics put on dresses just for laughs? Yes, I do, but I also think that it's at the expense of black women. And I'm not really sure if I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I do think that they do it for laughs, but I think that they do it at the expense of black women. And I still give a side eye to that. You know what I mean? Because how much are you actually giving back to these black women who you say inspire these characters? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people sell out for a check. And, I just, it made me very itchy when Steve Harvey said it. Not because I'm surprised, because I'm really not. But because it's just sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, we in mixed company. You know what I'm saying? So literally, like, you're just admitting to shucking and jiving. Is that it? You know what I'm saying? Is that it? So, Lola, off the carpet. Off the carpet, Lola. So, yeah, there's that. Who's Sambo? Hold on one second, y'all. Hey, listen, you guys don't go anywhere. If you see anybody come through my front door, tell me when I come back. Hold on one second. Don't go anywhere, y'all. Ew, that was really gross, Tanika. Lola, you didn't have to go back to your crate. Come on. Come on, you can get out. Just don't be stupid. Okay, guys, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. I'm back. Okay, so who is Sambo? I've heard of Kimbo, like Kimbo Slice, but I've never heard of Sambo. But yeah, I guess because like I've had so many different things happen to me, working in news, that has carried. Oh, that's his name. Okay. But yeah, I kind of feel like I've had so many different things happen to me working in newsrooms, in the Midwest. So maybe that's why, that have definitely made me pick up on certain things and look into certain things. Like I've had one news director want me to change my name because it would be too hard for people to say. And I'm like, wait, what? No, I'm not changing my name. I've had news director suggest that I've never had a perm before. So what you're seeing here is probably, I guess, like the most conservative my hair has ever been. Usually I rock like Afro puffs, twist out, braid outs, plaits, sometimes Bantu knots, but yeah, I had one news director tell me that, curly hair doesn't work for hard news. So pretty much what that implies is if there is, yeah, if what that implies is if there's a fire, whoever's watching me on the news reporting with a big ass fire behind me, they're going to be more concerned about my hair than how many people are still in a burning building. What? You are putting more value on viewers that don't have good sense to pay attention to what matters. Yes, that's the argument. Straight hair it makes you look older. And if you look older, people are more likely to take you serious. Yeah. And what the amusing thing is, a lot of these younger girls, they don't look a day over 23. And they're pushing out older news anchors and other older news reporters. So pretty much what you're trying to say is, in order for me to be successful as a journalist, I have to have straight hair down to my ass and a name that is easy for people to pronounce. And how is this more important and more pressing than my experience, than my drive, than my professionalism, than my reach? How? So, yes, exactly. You know what, Gigi? That doesn't even come up. Yeah, exactly. But you know what? That doesn't even come up. You just don't get a call back. You know what I'm saying? Or there's a story that you just don't get put on. And dare you say anything about race, it's not race, you're pulling the race card. But isn't it though? How though? So yeah, I mean, and this is just in small town news markets. We're not talking about Hollywood where, like people are getting, 7-figure, 8-figure contract deals and so on and so forth. This is just small town Midwest. Yeah, don't compromise who you are or what you look like for anybody God made you to keep. Oh, wait. I was reading that, Miss Pam. I was reading that. But yeah, I agree. I have no intention of changing who I am for anybody. And I know that what I've been put here to do, what God has for me is for me. And I would love to. It's very rare, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the crazy thing, and I feel like in any industry, whether it be entertainment, news, corporate America, it is very hard to find people who are woke, who get it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's who actually see the BS and are willing to push against it because of the game. I'm 36 years old. I'm exhausted. I have no time for games. I don't like basketball, football, or anything of the sort. I'm really not a competitive person like that. I just want to come in, do my job to the best of my ability, and take my ass home to my kids. I don't have time for games. But it's very hard to find supervisors or people in managerial positions who are not playing the game and expecting for you to shuffle and play the game too. So there's that. I can't tell you how many times I've been disappointed by leaders who in front of an African that my natural hair was messy. Ooh, she tried it. Um yeah, exactly. I bet they did, Miss Gigi, get a long HR letter from you. Um, but yeah, I've been so disappointed by leaders who are of color, because you think they get it. They see, they know they're going to, you know, make way and they're going to, push me along like somebody has pushed them along. And it's not because I am expecting it, but because I know that nobody gets to where they are by themselves, especially a person of color. You don't just get where you are because you're just that damn good. Somebody has to stop and take a chance on you. And somebody has to see what you got and vouch for you and fight for you and push for you. That's just the way it is. And to know that there are people out here in higher, higher statuses that have people below them that are looking up, trying to get to where they're at. And they don't do anything but just keep them down. Really is kind of disappointing. But that has definitely been a learning experience for me. So yeah, to Steve Harvey's point about, there being money and your integrity and money above all else, including your integrity, just seemed kind of problematic to me, and very disappointing. Again, I'm not surprised that he said it. I guess I'm just kind of bummed that he said it. It's kind of one of those things that, what did I expect? No, he's not setting a good example. He's not. He's not. And it definitely sets a tone for, if you want to be successful, you're going to have to whore yourself out. And I don't think that's true. Exactly. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think that there may be something to be said about being okay with not having the 7-figure contract because you're being true to yourself. And there not being anything wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like, it should be okay that you're not pushing a Range Rover and your wife is not wearing every different pair. Oh, like Dave Chappelle? Yeah. It should be okay that your wife is wearing every different pair of Prada and Louis Vuittons that comes out every single season, because you can still be happy and not be a billionaire, not be a millionaire, not have your face everywhere. You can still be successful. You can still give back to your community. You can still have an incredible, fulfilling, blessed life without being filthy rich. So maybe that is the idea, where if you want to be at Steve Harvey's level, you have to, give everything but your nipples to do that. And maybe in some cases, even those two. But that was very disappointing, especially telling a woman of color that she has to be who makes people comfortable to be successful. I don't buy that. I do not buy that. I'm sorry. I don't buy that. Because if Amy Schumer can be out here being her very unwashed looking self. I'm sorry, Gigi. I'm a bad influence on children. That's why I only have one. Having access to money did not give Mrs. Harvey taste and no, you're absolutely right. That did not give her taste and style. But I'm most certain it didn't hurt. Let's be real here. I'm absolutely certain it didn't hurt. Because you can be out here, pushing a six-figure income, and still look like $1 million. You might not be able to luxuriate on a catamaran in San Tropez, every other weekend. But you can still be a very comfortable person, you know, without selling out. You know what I mean? So, but that's the thing. Looking like a bum to who? You know what I mean? Looking like a bum to who? That's to me, that's all subjective. And, let's be honest. What a lot of people would call looking like a bum, we know better. We know better. We know they're just trying to say you look black, okay? And that's not being a bum. That's looking like royalty. Girl, I have been to LA 2 times. You guys are coming with me while I grab my charger. I've been to LA 2 times, and the first time I went, we went to, oh God, the first time, we're in the dark. Don't worry about it. I'm getting my charger. The first time I went to LA, we went to Beverly Hills, and low key, high key, I was disappointed. Um, I thought Beverly Hills is going to be a lot more glamorous, I guess, than it was, if that makes any sense. Like, I guess for like as extra as I am, I was expecting for LA to be as extra as me. We did go to Hollywood too, and sign. It is. It's actually in a neighborhood. And Gigi, can you explain this to me? Why is everybody so pissed about people driving through their neighborhood to go to the Hollywood sign? Why? Well, this is very true. There are many people, but again, that's subjective. I feel like that's very subjective. What I feel like might be me looking bummy, you might be out here like literally looking like dog poop ran over twice and see me out here in my rags and think I'm just stunting, you know? Okay, well, fair enough. But if that's how they feel, they need to put some damn signs up giving people a proper detour to get to the Hollywood sign, because we've been there twice already. And both times we felt like we were going to someone's house for dinner first, you know? So I am pretty sure that I can't talk Jeff into going back there for a third time. We've been twice. Uh, I don't think I can talk Jeff into, because he absolutely hates South California, Southern California. Like he like starts to get really testy. Oh well, this is very true. Oh well, I mean, okay. Well, what y'all want the tourist people to do then, Gigi? Damn it. Oh, okay. Okay. It's overwhelming. It's a lot. It's really packed and very dusty and brown. Yeah. I do get this very distinct feeling of everybody's trying to one up each other. Like that seems like that's the culture of LA. I don't know. I could be wrong. And this is saying a lot coming from somebody is extra and is over the top as I am. For me to be like, ooh, these people too bougie for me. Like that's saying a lot. But I definitely got the feeling of like people are literally willing to um be like ribless. Well, I mean, everybody wants to be important, I guess. Okay. Okay, so maybe that's the vibe that I'm getting because like it does like really so like what about me? What about me? What about me? That's the vibe that I got. Like, do you see me too? Yes, I know you see my friend in her new boobs, but do you see me too? Um I know so and so. There's lots of name dropping. If you don't know certain people, you ain't saying nothing. To me, that just seems very exhausting. I can't keep up with people like that. You know what I mean? Like, listen, if I'm your friend because my soul speaks to your soul and our souls speak together and we like to have lunch together, you know, or we have stuff in common. I'm not going to be somebody's friends. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I don't understand this whole being people's friends because of who they know or for what they have. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend because you cool. So maybe that's what I don't like about LA is that I kind of feel like I couldn't survive there, which I guess is a very unnerving feeling. I don't feel like I would do well in a city like like LA. I'm probably a little bit too naive. Um, I'm a little bit too open, uh, empathetic. I love too hard. Uh, so it probably wouldn't work well for me. Um, and even though those are all things that can be very damaging spiritually, if you're not mindful, I don't really think that they're qualities that I want to get rid of because they make me human. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to become jaded. Oh, no. There are good people out there, and I bet there's really good people in LA. Um, I'm sure there are. I have a couple of friends in LA that are really decent people. They have no intention of staying there, though. So that says something. Oh, cool, Krista. Are you planning on moving to LA or are you just going to visit? Because we're going back to California. Well, no, one of them is was raised in Beverly Hills. Oh, okay. Yeah, and she's just ready to move. She's a very classy lady. She's just ready to go. She wants to move to France. See, like that's my type of bougie. Ooh, Texas. Yes. I love Texas. Although Texas does kind of perplex me as well. Because when we went to Texas, Texas was also very brown. And coming from somebody who is from Miami, palm trees everywhere, water, you know, it was very jarring to me to see nothing but brown everywhere. Then we went to San Antonio. San Antonio is dope. I like San Antonio a lot. Um, and Austin was really nice too. Liked Austin. But we were in um I went to Dallas for a wedding. That was in the winter time, so I don't hold that against them. But the second time we went, I was pregnant and we went to Fort Hood. Is Fort Hood in Texas? Um, oh, okay. Ooh, you're a newbie. Okay, so yes, that's where we went. Fort Hood. Fort Hood hurt my feelings so much. It was so brown. Holy hell. Dallas, I have to go back to Dallas again, and visit when the sun is out. I will say the people are very nice there. The people there, I prefer the people in Dallas. In Texas, actually, we drove through a lot of places in Texas, and I preferred the vibe in Texas to the vibe in LA, which is odd because I kind of figured that since Texas isn't considered the South, but it's like so Western and like has so much twang and unseasoned barbecue in certain places, if you know what I mean. That I kind of figured like, people there would be really problematic, but I didn't get that vibe in Texas. Definitely got that vibe in LA. Like I was just too broke to be breathing, you know? I was literally in Beverly Hills, like, should we even be here? Like, I bet this oxygen isn't free. People are looking at me like I should be wearing designer clothes or something. Like, mm-mm. Yeah. So, but yeah, I really did like Texas. And Gigi, I think you're really gonna like Texas. Um, yeah, no, no. Maybe because you're used to it, Gigi. Maybe it's there, but like you're impervious to it. Oh, really? I haven't been to Europe yet. But maybe you're impervious to it because you live there. So like it's not happening to you. But to us fresh country bumpkin people, um who you who see, get to enjoy the cowboy boots. The cowboy boots ain't that bad. The cowboy boots ain't that bad. The gallon hats ain't that bad. Gigi, look, I'm from a different breed, girl. I don't belong in Arkansas. I've never been to Arkansas. I saw. Um, but I'm from Florida originally. So it's I wouldn't say it's country as much as it's southern. And I feel like people feel like, bye, Krista. Thank you so much for coming in. It's so nice talking to you guys sometimes. I feel like I'm always just talking to a camera, you know? And I don't know if anything's landing or if what I'm saying is computing. I like talking to you guys. So I think I'm gonna do this more often. Thanks for coming in, Krista. Um, but yeah, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. This happens a lot. My husband calls it squirrel syndrome. Like, I have a thought. There it is. There it is. It's gone. Just no. Oh, no need to go to Arkansas. Wait, isn't that where Little Rock is? Yes. Oh my God, my last news director, that was her nickname for me. Like literally, I wasn't allowed to stop looking at the computer. Yeah, because I would always forget what I was doing. So she'd have to like come out of her office and be like, Tanika, just keep typing, just keep typing, just keep typing, typing. Like, oh yeah, just keep typing, just keep typing. Oh my God. But yeah, I don't think that people understand just how southern Florida is. I feel like people think that Florida is not southern because there's a lot of brown people there. Florida is very country to the brown people that live there. It's very southern to the brown people that live there. Um, And if you have ever driven through Florida, you would know what I mean. Because there are some parts of Florida that your black ass do not want to be in after 6 o'clock. Okay? Yeah, that's my home. Born, raised in Florida, got lots of family there. So I am a country, I am a Southern girl through and through. We're not going to share this with everybody. This isn't for mixed company, but I do love a proper line dance, okay? I love me a line dance. I've got my cowboy boots and my redneck girl belt with my name on the back of it and the big belt buckle. Yes, I love a good line dance. I like to go mudding. Yeah, but I do prefer seasoned barbecue. Yes, yes, you're missing out. I am Southern. I am very, very Southern. I'm keeping my black card though. I'll fight y'all for it. So, but yeah, I don't think people understand just how country Florida is. It's very Southern. It's very country. Probably the most progressive part of Florida is South Florida, like Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Hollandale, those areas. But there's even pockets in South Florida. You know, you make a wrong turn on the Dixie Highway and you're somewhere where you're not supposed to be. There are parts of Davie that I wouldn't even bother to go into after hours. So yeah, I mean, ooh. Lola, come over here. Mind your own business. Lola's going to the door to try and see if she can figure out what's happening downstairs. The people downstairs are having a party though, I bet. I'm sure. Either that or like they're moving furniture again. These people are always moving furniture downstairs. Well, guys, anyways, I think I've been on here long enough. It's like almost 45 minutes that I've been chatting you guys up. Thank you so much for coming in and talking to me. I'm going to do... Yeah, no, not me. Not me. The way listen, I just need for my ancestors to whisper in my ear, no, my child. And I am turning my black ass around. Hell nah. I am not that brave. We'll save that for 2020. Shit, not me. Oh my God. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks again so much for joining. I'm going to do this again. I want you guys to tell me when is a good time. Follow me on Instagram, okay? Follow me on Instagram, Tanika_tells_it. And let me know when is a good time for me to do these, because I would love to do these more often. But it's just kind of awkward when I'm just like on here, just like talking to myself, you know? So please let me know if you guys want me to do more of these and do them again. Leave comments and all that good stuff. Thanks again so much for coming in. Late night, like how late? Like eggplant late? Tell me in the comments how late I should do these. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you again soon.